here. And you see my special guest, and as you know, we always bring you the most important people in our community that's doing great things. And so I've invited the brothers, the coaches. Y'all saw the duo, you saw the showdown, but we're gonna talk about it. How did we get here? Introduce yourself to the guest.
Hey, my name is Stefan.
What school are you with?
I work at Webb, but I coach at Northern Grammar.
Okay,
My name is Marquise Jennings. I coach at Warren County Middle School.
okay. The coaches, the brothers. That was an amazing duo that y'all put together. I'm not sure how it came about. I'm not sure who was coaching first, but we're gonna talk about all of that, okay?
Okay.
What I like to point out was that the brotherhood was not only seen on the court, but was seen off the court. And so, who's the oldest? Okay, so who was coaching first?
I was.
Okay.
Yep.
So, how did we get started? How did we get here?
Well, like he said, he was coaching first. I think he picked up coaching at Warren County, I think about a year before I did.
Okay.
2 years probably.
2 years before you came.
And I had always been trying to get at Northern Grammar to get the job, and nothing wasn't working out, and then it just happened to happen.
The door's open.
It opened up.
Okay.
So the first year we didn't really get to set it up, but this year I just kept pushing for it. I kept pushing my AD, kept pushing my brother to put it out there. I tried to promote it as big as I can, but like you said, it was just a big moment for the culture, just family involved. I don't think a lot of people know we are originally from Warren County.
Okay.
All our roots are down here, so it was just a good thing to see our family come together and to see both of our teams play, because he coaches like 3 of my players on his AUU team, so it was just a big game all over.
All over. Well, welcome home, Warren County. That's what we talk. That's what we do. That's what we talk about. Breeding our own and making sure that we let people know that Warren County has good stock. And so, you're at the middle school level. Got great team over there.
Yes, ma'am.
Got your brother over here in Granville County. Say, hey, let's set this up.
Let's set it up.
Set it up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the invitation was accepted.
Yep.
All right. So how did you get started in basketball?
Well, when I first, I started off coaching football first.
Okay.
I want to thank Coach Eric Hawkins too on that, bringing me in with football first, and during that time too, I was reaching out to Coach Miles too. I want to big shout out to Coach Miles too for really just giving me the torch and just lead me in the right path and being my guidance, my big brother, my pops. Big shout out to him too, Coach Miles. He really put me in the game with the coaching and stuff, with the basketball. 1 year that, and the first year we played, we did okay. Then the second year came around, and we won it last year. We won 16-0 with the girls last year.
Yes.
With the girls
Warriors.
last year.
Yes.
So we're fighting back stronger this year. We're trying to win it again this year. But I'm just thankful to be in Warren County right now. I would love to be at home at Webb and Northern Ground, but I guess my calling was to come to Warren County because back in the day when I did play football, I had a chance to come to Warren County back in the day, and I didn't come. Maybe I should have came, but I think I made the right decision to stay in Webb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, it doesn't matter. You're here now. We
Yes,
welcome
ma'am.
you, and we like what we saw here. Okay, and so you got into coaching a little bit later, and so now you're here at Northern Granville.
Yeah, well, I've always been coaching on just the rec league level and a lot of summer league teams.
Okay.
Most of the kids that came up, I coached a lot of them. That was my start as far as in school.
Okay.
And like I said, I really didn't start off at basketball. The only position they had at the school that was open at the time was an assistant volleyball coach.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't know nothing about volleyball, but hey, this is my way in the door. I learned it, and I coach volleyball there. I'm the basketball coach, and I also coach softball there.
Okay.
And then at Webb, I help out with the girls basketball team as well. And I'm
Okay.
the dean of students. over
Dean of
there.
students. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So what I'm hearing is like this is longevity. This has been in your roots. This is hey, I was a student athlete. Now I'm giving back on the coaching level. I saw a picture where I think it was on your page where you were giving him a high five. Like that's that big brother acknowledging, like
Yeah.
makes him happy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know that the end results didn't go in your favor.
No.
However, it was about that brotherly contact that I noticed, and I just want to just to like really build on it because African American men, this day in society, they have this type of brotherly interaction on the court, on the job, wherever you are. It's just amazing. So if you have brothers or if you are an uncle or male figure in a young man's life, look up to these guys because they're setting the bar really high. So I just want to make sure I acknowledge that because that picture really spoke volume more so than the game for me.
Right.
And so when I saw that picture, I'm like, I got to get them on the red couch.
Yeah, it was really just like you said. It was all about that, and like that moment, that was a big moment for me because I've been telling my little brother for the longest, get back with the kids.
I was
Like
just about
that
to
shit
say
called.
I would just
Get
about
back
to
with
say
the
that.
kids.
And
I'm like,
big
get
shout
back.
out to my brother too for that.
Yeah,
I've
that
been telling him to
encouragement.
get back. So just, and that was really my first time to actually like see him in action. So I really wasn't too mad about my girls. Shout out to my girls because I got to give them some credit. I wasn't too mad at them for losing the game because I knew what the game was about.
Right.
For me, I just think I was more mad that they was a little too friendly.
Oh.
His girls came
They
out.
got mad.
His girls, they didn't care about that. Oh, we play on the same team. They was like, oh, we got to get them. Coach Keith said we got to get his brother,
Right.
and that's what we got to
That's
do.
right, that's
So they follow mission. So shouts out to his girls. Big shouts out to his girls.
And coming off a season like last year was amazing.
Yes,
Coming off, I
ma'am.
mean, those girls, those girls are now on the girls team
Yeah, the
at the
varsity,
high school
yeah.
level. So I see them
Mari.
play and just a really good team over there at the high school level.
Yes, man. And I got two more good players too coming from the middle school this year too. They'll be at the high school next year. CC and Zylia Lynch. They'll be at the
Okay.
high school. Two great players, great girl players too.
Okay.
That's coming to the high school.
Okay. You got anybody that's coming to the high school on your team?
Yeah, from what I'm hearing, two of my players are coming down here too. So two of my good players are
Coming back home. Coming back
yeah,
home.
and probably got a good one coming back too once they finish middle school. Shouts out to Jayla McKnight. She's a superstar. So,
Yeah.
but I do have some
Great
girls
player.
that are going to the high school at Webb next year that are they're working. I say they're work in
Okay.
progress. We had a game today. Our girls fought hard. We didn't get the win, but we fought hard in overtime. So shouts out to Coach Smith over there at Webb. She's doing an amazing thing with those girls.
You know, being on the court is also about building character.
Yeah.
And it's also it's principles behind that thing. I know it's, hey, the fans want us to win every one, but look at the partnership and what you're
The
teaching them, the
friendship, yeah.
friendship and communication and so forth. So it's not just about the win, it's also about building those characters and
Right,
those
right,
principles.
right,
So I
right.
just want to make sure that we remind people of that. My first teaching job was at JF Webb.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was you doing over there?
I taught EC. I was in the EC
Okay,
teacher
okay,
at JF
okay.
Webb many years ago.
Okay.
But so I actually, just want to say that that's a good environment over there. It's really, I love the colors, I love
Right,
I
right,
love the
red and
colors.
black,
I'm
you know,
gonna acknowledge that. I'm
looking
gonna
at
acknowledge
red.
that. But Webb is dear to me as well. But when I lean over here to this
Oh,
Warren
yes,
County
oh, yes.
side, I'm gonna
And
go
listen,
ahead and tell you.
I love the culture y'all building down here. I will say that y'all
Yeah.
are building a big culture down here. It's great. It's awesome to see. And big shouts out to you guys.
Yeah.
We're building over there as well. Shout out
Yeah.
to our athletic director, Coach Gainey, Coach Smith, all the other coaches over there, Coach Stark, Coach Hopgood. We're trying to build our culture back. So
Yeah.
just give us a few years. We're climbing up the ranks.
Hey, as long as you're in the race, as long as you started.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not about
yeah,
being
yeah.
idle. And let me just tell you about Warren County culture, and thank you for mentioning that. Whether you're at the elementary level and going to the middle school level, we're building that culture because these people want to be equals. And so when we get to that eagle level, when you get to the high school level, you're going to come into a whole different ballpark. And so our alumni association is really rooting for everybody to get involved. Our board of education, our superintendent, all the schools are really working hard because it goes beyond the county line. We want to break barriers. We want to remove that stigma of, hey, we can't do this with Well, we can't do
Right.
this with Vance.
Right.
We're a community.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the things that, I just want to make sure that we bring home and that we really highlight.
Right,
So
right.
you all keep trying over there in Granville County. You're going to get there.
Oh, exactly.
We're trailblazers, so we're setting the mark really high.
Right,
so
right,
I'm
right.
I'm not knocking it at all. I'm just saying
No, I
you
love
got
it.
you
You
got
love
it.
it.
You
You
got
love
it.
it. You
And
love
you are gonna do it. I'm a parent at the Warren County Middle School. I have an 8th grader over at Warren County Middle School. So I tell you, it's nothing like being at home. It's nothing like been able to, really support
Right.
your own.
Right.
So I encourage you to continue
You know,
rallying
I'm
behind
pushing.
us girls
I'm a pusher.
and just keep it going because we're gonna see them at the high school in the, next year and
Right.
hitting the court and making it happen.
Yes, ma'am.
So for future coaches out here, new coaches has been out here for a while. What advice would you give them?
My advice to the new coaches, just stick with the kids. Do whatever for the kids. You know, you're gonna sacrifice a lot for the kids, cause as coaches, you're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of stuff for the kids. A lot of time from being away from home, your family and stuff like that. It's a lot of stuff, like especially when you coaching high school, middle school, AAU. It's a lot of traveling and stuff, and you gotta take your family, pick your family up, and go with you. So, just build the kids up, build your players up, build the community up. Just stay attached. That's all. Be a leader.
Okay. What would you say to them?
I would say it's bigger than basketball. For me, I try to teach these kids life, everyday things that's going on, morals, because some of those things are just a lost art in today's society. Like I know with a lot of kids I'm dealing with, they don't like you to talk to them a certain way. They don't like things said to them in a certain manner. And like basketball coaches, that's a yelling sport. We have to be able to take it in, be coachable. As a coach, be coachable. Never be too big to where you can't listen to another coach or take advice, and discipline. Discipline first. If you can get that discipline with your team, you can lead them, you can nurture them, you can do everything, but you have to set that discipline first.
Okay. Let's talk about the parents in the stands. Let's talk about that.
Man, you gotta love the fans, especially the Eagles fans. You gotta love them. We're gonna bring where we at, and it comes from the fans. I really love football season.
Oh.
Because the fans is like really big. They're really big. Shouts out to the football team this year too.
Definitely.
For the big going to the playoffs this year. Third round. Shout out to VJ, all the coaches, Coach Crump, everybody. I just want to say, VJ, thank you so much too for bringing me along with that program too, though.
Right. So we got fans and parents, and I know they're yelling, they're trying to coach from the stand. I learned some calls like that's traveling, that's a tech or whatever. They don't never listen to me.
I try my best to tune it out because I understand when I was a parent too.
Okay.
So I always put myself in that boat first. I mean, as a coach, it does get frustrating, and I try to tell my team, when I'm coaching, you focus on me. You get a timeout, you get a break. If your parents talk, I understand that, but focus on me. I try not to focus too much on the parents in the stands, because like I said, I have a daughter that plays basketball, plays volleyball, so I know I'm a parent in the stand. Like I said, I'm learning this all as I go too, because being a coach and being a parent in the stand, you got to be able to feel both sides.
Parents, hey, you get them at home, let these coaches do what you allow them to do on the court, on the field, whatever it is, give them a chance.
Or no, don't tell them. Some parents, let them parents still get it.
Oh, okay.
Because I got a few good parents, and me and my brother, we talked about this too. We got a few. One of my players on my team, we got a few good parents. Like they'll get into their players' tail, like they know. And sometimes that type of parenting is needed because, and like no disrespect to no parents. Sometimes you want your child to be that it person or that star, and I try to train my players to work at what you're best on, because it's not everybody's job to score. Everybody's not going to be a 20-point scorer. Everybody's not going to do this. You might be the person that get all the steals. So I tell my players, play, and then the parents that get on, it's like, yes, thank you. I need you. If you hadn't told her, then she wouldn't have listened to me. So I'm like, sometimes I'll be like, look, go,
it's needed.
Mom, hey, get her from me. So I need to thank you for the good parents.
So what do you tell your players when they go back in at halftime? Like, to me, it's like they always come out a little different. What do you tell them? What are you talking about back there?
You should get them a motivational speech. If we losing, I'm gonna get on them. If we winning, I'm probably still gonna get on them.
Right.
We might be winning, but we might not be winning by a lot, or we're winning, but we're not capitalizing doing. Even if we win, I'm still gonna get them because we can do better. I'm always, that's my thing. We always can do better if we're winning. Even if we're losing, we just gotta do better. I'm always giving that motivational speech in the locker room, though.
Okay, what you telling them?
Whew. If my players could talk, I don't know why everybody says I yell. I'm just loud.
You just
I
laugh.
can't help it. Little people are always loud, so I'm always yelling.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out a way how to calm it down, but like he said, even if we're doing bad, probably still fussing. If we're doing good, all right, I'm fussing about something what we need to do better on, but I still know how to get my team that nurturing side.
Okay.
So they see that moment of me,
Okay.
but when they see it, they scared because
Okay.
they're like, "You're not yelling? What's going on?"
What's going on?
Right.
We're gonna run laps.
Right.
Practice time.
So when you come off a game, you have that next practice. Are you recapping what just happened, or you moving forward to what we got to do next?
We got to move forward. We can't worry about the past. We can't worry about the last game. You know, even if we lose, we lost. You know, so we're gonna move on to the next game
Okay.
and try to build and do something different. That's all.
Okay. Okay, Sam.
I'm recapping.
You recapping.
I'm recapping. We going back over it. Hey, we did this wrong. We did this wrong. And I mean, it's no right or wrong answer.
Okay.
It's like
But
50-50.
you know, it can go both ways. But I want to at least let them know
Okay.
what we did bad, what we did good. So when we start practice, we know what areas we need to work on
Okay.
and what areas we did good in.
Okay. So can we look for this? Can this be a thing? Like, hey, as long as y'all are coaching, we gon'
Yeah,
It's
of
gonna be
course. I
better.
was
It's
trying
gonna
to
be
get a
better.
trophy made for us this year, but I
Oh.
just didn't have time.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I
okay.
had no time just to make shirts for us, but I wasn't able to get the trophy made.
Okay. Do a plug in for your time. I was watching a little bit of this. I see a lot of.
Oh yeah, FSO. I have a store right in Oxford, located at 302 Granville Corners, right beside the Chinese store and the pizza store. I do a lot of merchandise, a lot of merch apparel for schools, businesses, all different types of clothing. Hey, pop up on us one day.
Okay. All right. Anything you all looking forward to? Like, what can we expect next from the brothers?
I think it might be a rematch.
I would love to have a rematch back in
Ooh.
Granville County.
Oh, you hear that?
I would
Okay.
love to have a
Warriors
part
on
two
our way to Granville
back in
County.
Granville County. Maybe like an end of the season,
Yeah.
get together
In game.
type of thing,
Okay.
something like an in game type of
Okay.
season type of thing. That would really be great because I know it's a lot of
Get 'em a
teachers
home
and a
court
lot of
advantage,
different
you
stuff.
know.
Yeah, we'll take it, but it's a lot of people in Granville County
Right.
that didn't get to see us. Like, you know, we both went to school at Northern Granville
Okay.
and Webb, and like shouts out to my old principal, Miss Small. She was the one that actually got me into school. She's been pushing me ever since. She's retired now, but she's been pushing me ever since I was at the school. Can you get your brother down here? Can you get Marquise? Could you please get him? But tell him he needs to be down here. So I know she would have loved to see us. So that would be great. Nah, he's not going. I know he's not going nowhere. I already tried.
He locked in.
No,
yes.
I love the fact that he's down here because he's really making a difference.
He
I
is.
can see it.
Yeah.
And not only is he making a difference, you all are making a difference in his life. So
Right.
I can see that, and
Good.
that makes me happy as a big brother. So I don't even want him to come up there with us. Let him stay right here where he at.
Good stuff, good stuff. So listen, we got a lot of stuff going on in the county this week. The Warren County Eagles, we have 4 games this week, a busy week for our basketball team. And on Friday, we have our alumni game, which is our county classic where we're playing Weldon. So come out and watch that game. And on Saturday, we're gonna go invite the Vipers in to come see the Vipers at in the nest. So that's 2 games. We also have games early in the week as well on Tuesday and Wednesday. Taking a little break for practice on Thursday. But whatever you're doing, make sure that you get in here and you support not only sports and athletics, but support the academics too. And so we're going to make sure that we highlight some of the academic achievement from the middle school, elementary school, and the high school levels because that's where it starts. These children are our future. Please always support. So whatever's going on, whether it's Granville County, Warren County, or even Vance County, one is in between, make sure you take time to support the children. You would not believe how much of a difference you would make.
Exactly.
Anything you want to say before we mug off?
Thank you for having us.
Oh, thank
This
you for
was awesome.
coming.
This was awesome.
Thank you. Listen, here you already know. Come talk to me before you talk yourself out of your next event. Talk to you soon.
All right.
Mason.
He was